Heavens on the Go, Sunday, December 21st, 2025. Topic: Conductors of the Anointing, Part 1. Memory verse: Psalm 23, verse 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Bible reading: John 4:34-38. Jesus saith unto them, My meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work. Say not ye, There are yet 4 months, and then cometh harvest? Behold, I say unto you, Lift up your eyes, and look on the fields, for they are white already to harvest. And he that reapeth receiveth wages, and gathereth fruit unto life eternal, that both he that soweth and he that reapeth may rejoice together. And herein is that saying true, One soweth, and another reapeth. I sent you to reap that whereon ye bestowed no labor. Other men labored, and ye are entered into their labors. The Message. As we see in today's memory verse, God places the anointing on a man's head. However, a man's hands are the conductors of that anointing. In 1 Samuel 17:34-37, David smote the lion and the bear with his hands. With his hand also he held the sling that brought Goliath down. 1 Samuel 17:49. In Judges 14:5-6, Samson was going down to Timnath when a lion roared at him. The anointing came on him, and he tore the lion in half with his bare hands. In Judges 15:14-15, it was also Samson's hands that grabbed the jawbone of an ass and turned it into a weapon of mass destruction. An anointed person's head is like an electricity generator, and the fellow's hands can be likened to wires that conduct electricity to where it is needed. The anointing on a person's head determines the power the fellow carries in his or her hands. One day, I was in a store abroad buying books, and as is my custom, I was singing choruses while picking the books off the shelves. After a while, a man came to me smiling, and he said, It must be such a lovely day, seeing how happy you are singing. I laughed and shook his hand because he had extended it for a handshake. As he turned to leave, he exclaimed, What just happened? It is gone. Apparently, he had been suffering a backache for years, but as he shook my hand, the pain disappeared. A casual handshake resulted in a miracle because my hands conducted the anointing upon my head into the needed vessel. Beloved, you need God's anointing upon your head if you want His power to flow through your hands. You must spend quality time in fellowship with God so that He will anoint you. When God anoints you, you will lay hands on the sick and they will recover. As a believer, your hands must be actively doing God's work. When you see sick people, lay hands on them. Don't withdraw your hands from doing God's work, because the anointing you carry will remain dormant if your hands are not taking it to where it is needed. The more you lay hands on the sick, the more demands you will place on the anointing upon your life, and the more it will grow. As the anointing upon your life grows, God will trust you to handle bigger things because He knows that your hands will deliver the things that He wants to do. Reflection. Are your hands actively doing God's work? Bible reading in 1 year. James 1 to 5. Hymn for today. Take my life and let it be. The Open Heavens is written by Pastor E. A. Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. God bless you.